All right, we're going to talk about Chaise sling installation now. The first thing that you're going to do is open up, unfold your Chaise sling, okay? And you need to go lay this in your car on the dashboard, across your seats, windows rolled up, parked out in the sun, okay? So we're going to presume that that's being done right now. Now, you're going to prepare your frame. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your Chaise. And obviously this Chaise does not have a sling on it. But imagine that it did. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the bucket frame from the base frame. The way you do that, put one foot on the base frame, open palm across. You're going to pop up these glides around, so you see it. Glides out of the glide holders here, okay? The glides out of the glide holders. You're going to gently rest the glides on top of the glide holders. You're going to come around to the back and you're going to take the four screws, two on each side on the pivot bearings. You're going to take those four screws out. When you do that, this Chaise bucket frame, okay, is going to gently drop to the ground. So we're going to presume now that that is off. And the first thing you want to do when you get the bucket frame off is you want to wash and wax your frame. And I say wash, we want to clean the frames. We suggest you using 409 and a towel, or Fantastic and a towel. You'd rather not use water because water can get inside the frames where the screw holes are. And so ideally best not to use water, okay? So get your frames cleaned and then we suggest you waxing them. Don't go buy any special wax. Use any good quality car wax you have in your garage currently. If you find that your frames are a little bit soiled, deep embedded soil into the frames, you can get some Turtle Wax automotive chrome polish. Has a little pumice in it, a little grittiness. You can pick it up for $2.50 at Walmart or AutoZone, some auto parts place. And after you've washed it, or cleaned it rather, you can use that Turtle Wax automotive chrome polish. It takes a little elbow grease, and then you want to wax it like you would your car. So our frames are clean now, okay? Our frames are clean. We've got our sling warming in the car, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bucket frame. This is the bucket frame. It's just another bucket frame that I have here. I'm going to take this bucket frame and I'm going to lubricate it. We use Vaseline here. It's oil-based, which is not the best thing, but it's cheap, okay? You just put a little bit between your hands, and what you want to do is go around the frames, just along the sides, from top to bottom, on this back and on the seat, or on the seat rather, and then on the back, okay? Just around the frames like that. Don't worry about anything else. Now you're also thinking, when you see this, you're going to think, well, there's a bar that extends down here, a curved bar. It's never going to go over that. The sling's never going to go over that. Trust me, it does go over that, okay? So we're going to presume now that we've got our sling warming in the car. We've got our frame cleaned, okay? Next thing you need to do is put you some little work gloves on. We suggest any type of little, these are tough Flex Toughs, any type of little work gloves, got the rubber gripped insole, if you will. You get a good grip on things. So what you want to do, and this is good to have a two-person procedure on this. What you want to do is start the seat portion on first, okay? You want to start the seat portion on first. So I'll turn it around this way a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Start the seat portion on first. You start the pocket opening on the very back. The reason a two-person operation makes this better is one person can actually be holding the top of the sling up in the air so that you can actually get it started, because it's a little tough just for one person to get it started, okay? We suggest that you actually lay down some towels on a workbench or on the ground that you're going to be working with, okay, or working on, so you can actually use a little pressure to, literally lay into it, if you will, okay? So here's what I'm doing. I got my gloves on, I got my frame lubricated, my sling is warm, I went and got it out of my car. I'm starting on the seat portion first, or the foot portion first. Now, let me get this folded up here for you. Now, when I get down where I can start on the back, get it folded over here for you. I get down where I can start on the back, I work down far enough to get on the back. I'm going to then start the back, or the head of the bucket frame sling on as well, okay? So I'll start that on there. Now, what I'll do is I'll work a little bit on the seat. I got to make it go over this bar. Once you get over that bar, you're really home free at that point in time. Come around here and work a little bit on the seat. Sometimes it's actually better to do this on the ground. I'm doing this on a work table so that you can have a better view of what's going on. And work it all the way down Make sure you stay on your towels there. Get all the way down, come around, work it on the back. And you get it all the way down as far as it'll go. Remember, lubrication and a warm sling are the two keys to making this work perfect, okay? Now, once your sling is on, you want to open it up all the way, fold it all the way out. You'll see how nice and taut it is. Then you want to turn it over. What you're going to do next is you're going to turn it over and you're going to find those screw holes where our glides and our glide holders connect together. And also on the back where our pivot bearings, there's 4 screws, 2 on each side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glove off and I know about where that screw hole is because I had previously measured it. I'm blindly feeling for it with my index finger, filling that indentation in the material there, and I punch. Come down and find the next one, punch. Find my screw indentation, punch. Find my next one and punch. And I come around the very, very back and do the same thing. This is where the pivots are here. So I'm going to punch that hole there, punch that hole there, punch, punch, and then I will turn it over. Sling is on tight, and I'm going to go put this back on my bucket frame at this point in time, okay? Now, once you put it back on your bucket frame, I'm going to lay this off to the side here, just for a second while I show you. Once you put it back on your bucket frame, you're going to gently lay it on there like that, and attach your pivot bearing screws in the very, very back. Right here and right here. Once you get those attached back on, you put your glides back up to where they're resting on top of your glide holders, and then you'll gently just pop them back into place. Now your Chaise is ready to go for many years of comfort and enjoyment.